1, 2, 1, 2. Well, good morning, Elliot and Tony. Pupils and staff here at the Montfort School will come together just before 11 o'clock this morning. All students will be wearing red tops and black trousers. Staff will also wear the appropriate colours and will be taking part in forming a giant human poppy as part of a special remembrance service. The sixth form students won't be left out as well. They'll be taking part. They'll be wearing all black and will form the middle part of the poppy. Well, Guy Nichols is the head teacher here at the Montfort School. First of all, Guy, where we're standing by what looks like very much like a World War I trench.
It is exactly that. The idea of the students and the staff was to replicate the kind of torturous conditions that our servicemen had to go through for those 4 years during the First World War, and to actually build a full-size replica so the students can actually really see and really get emotionally in touch with how terrible that sacrifice was. And
with the recent weather we've had, it's even got water at the bottom, it's making it probably what it was like.
Absolutely, and I'm very excited that our students are also running workshops for first school students, so really young children get to really understand at a very young age the kind of sacrifices that took place.
Well, in your hand I can see quite a detailed diagram of a rather large poppy. And just explain why you've decided to do such a visual statement.
Well, it's with the 100th year anniversary, and as a school, we're a newly merged school, so the middle school and high school have become the De Montfort School, and we wanted to take this opportunity to embrace the future, but recognise the past and do something that was really symbolic, and took some serious effort. Because it's easy to have, to stand in silence for 2 minutes, but we want our children to make a real statement of intent about the future. And I'll be talking later this morning to the children about the fact that we still live in this divided world, and if we're going to have any chance of safeguarding our futures, our young people have got to deal with their differences in a different way.
We're not talking about 1 or 2 pupils here, it's the whole school.
It is, and all the staff. So we've got 1,000 pupils and probably 150 to 200 staff that will be involved. And we've also invited parents today as well, so I'm very excited about that.
Fantastic. Well, I'm also joined this morning by 2 of the pupils here, Archie and Jacob. First of all, Archie, you've been on a bit of a trip to learn more about World War I, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. We recently, about a couple of weeks ago now, we went to northern France and Lower Belgium, and it was really moving, actually, just seeing the war graves and the battlefields. It's just so many graves and such a large loss of life.
And you've been doing a lot of work at school as well about all of the things that have happened during World War I. Does that make today's service a bit more poignant for you because you actually understand what they went through?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's amazing really if you think of the scale of, and it is really something, And I think it's great what we're doing, with the poppy and everything. I think it's a real statement.
Jacob, we talked about the poppy. There's also lots of other things going on, like there's the last call as well that's being happened. What sort of experience is it like for the whole school to come together and pay tribute to World War I veterans like this?
It's like a really good moment for everyone to all come together to respect the soldiers who lost their lives in the war, to give us the moment we have today and the freedom we have.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Elliot and Tony, the service will begin in just over 2 hours' time. We'll have pictures from the De Montfort School on our Facebook page a little later on today.